with another video, and I'm going to be showing you the history of robtop itself, not just Geometry Dash, robtop. So if you guys didn't know, robtop's first game wasn't actually Geometry Dash. Their first game was a game called Bloomlings. So I'll show you guys the trailer if you want. So yeah, so I'm going to be showing you guys the trailer for this game. Yeah, so this was robtop's very first game they made before they made Geometry Dash. And this game's actually abandoned. I can't even find this game on the App Store anymore. Officially because they abandoned the game because it died off quickly. No one really cared about it. But you know what would be cool? If there was a skin, if we had a Bloomlings icon. Like, you know the reference Bloomlings, which was robtop's very first game that they abandoned, and that you can't even get on the App Store anymore. So yeah, this is Bloomlings. So I'm going to be going back to Geometry Dash. And so Geometry Dash 1.0. So this update only had a couple skins. So only had this default skin. Like it only had 7 skins. So this skin you unlock when you first start the game. See, for this one you unlock by completing Stereo Madness, Back on Track, Poltergeist, Dry Out, Base After Base, Can't Let Go, and Jumper. And this one, which I forgot how to unlock this one. But yeah, these were the only skins we ever had in the game in 1.0. But then in later updates, as you can see, we added way more. Like this Kirby skin, for example. And robtop made more cool skins, like the default skin I like to use. And in 1.0, we only had one vehicle, the airplane, and we only had one type, the default plane. But now we have all types, as you can see. We don't have, this is the default, these are the others, and the bird plane, which is the one I like using. And then later on in GD, they introduced this, and that's also when they introduced Cycles, which is the level that introduces this mechanic. It's the saw, and as you can see, here's the default skin, and here are the other skins that we have, and the skin I like to use. And then they introduced the UFO, which is also when they introduced Theory of Everything 1. So we got the UFO I like to use. This is the default UFO, and this is the hardest UFO to get in the game. But I like using this one. It looks cool to me. And then we got the Wave, which was introduced in like 2.0, which is also when they introduced blast processing, probably electrodynamics, blast processing, and other levels. So this is the default skin. This is the skin I like to use. And then, when they released Geometrical Denominator, we got this, the robots. So this is the default skin. And here are the other skins. This one you get after beating Deadlocked. Yeah. And this is the one I like to use. And then then in 2.1, they introduced the spider. So which is also when they released Finger Dash, which is the level that represents this portal form. So we got the default skin, the other skins, and this is my favorite skin. And then they introduced wave trails, and gas effects. So these gas effects can be used like when you die, like there's gonna be a special effect that will happen. And yeah, and also in this video, I'm not just gonna talk about all of that. I'm gonna talk about what we might see in 2.2. So enjoy some of the gameplay I'm gonna be doing. So I think 2.2 is gonna have all the things that we saw in Geometry Dash Deluxe, which is a game mode I showcased a while back ago. So, but I know something cool that robtop can do. Platformer controls. You know, in Geometry Dash, your character moves in a straight line and it doesn't stop moving. But what if you could control your own character? Like, you can make it go back and forth, and there's a level where it's a platformer. It's like kind of like you're playing a platformer game. It's to be a really cool experience. Probably more editor options, stuff like that. That would be cool. And there's also levels in the game in Geometry Dash Deluxe where like the levels go 360 at one point. That'd be really cool. For a normal Geometry Dash level. Imagine you're playing, then suddenly it goes 360, and that can throw off the player really easily. Make it more interesting. Yeah, and they can add levels like platformer adventure, for example. Like I told you, it's it's really creative and fun. You can control your own character. And what else should we add? A versus mode. So there's another game mode in Geometry Dash Deluxe where I played it, so go check out that video. A versus mode. It's where you can verse other people from around the world. Like you'd go in here and there'd be a versus mode. That'd be really, really cool. So you can verse other players. Like, I don't know how it works, but I don't know, like, whoever beats the level the fastest wins. Like, something like that would be really creative and fun. Like, you can win against many people around the world, which can make the game more interesting. So yeah. That's all I really have for today, guys. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later on today, because I upload daily. So, bye.